We are off to Pebble Beach, gents.
We're in the Uber on the way to the course. Day one.
Let's see the official media member pass.
Marino, 1988. That's peak Marino era. He won in '85, and then 3 years later won the Pro-Am.
So that was his consolation. He didn't win the Super Bowl, but he won the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. All right, Jerry. A little description. We can't show the golfers, but I can show you.
Yeah, we're here at the first tee box, trying to see who's teeing off right now. Somebody just teed off, so they're waiting for them to clear out. We saw Morikawa and Fleetwood tee off. That was pretty sick. But, I mean, we're in Pebble. I don't know. Self-explanatory right there. It's pretty fucking epic. We're walking down hole one. We're trying to see who's playing up here right now. Got all these little apartments right here. Got the lodge over here to your left. A little hospitality tent. But I'm just excited to get to hole 7. That's where I'm tracking towards. See that iconic course. Wind's not blowing too much right now, so I'm curious to see how that's playing today. And I'm sure in the weekend it'll be brutally tough. It was freezing this morning. I'm sure those guys were not having fun this morning. Whoever's teeing off.
I was surprised to see you in a hoodie and a sweatshirt. I thought you would have been in a tank top this morning.
No. Today was cold.
A t-shirt and a tank top.
Today was cold. I was not doing the t-shirt weather. I don't know. The temp out here hits a little bit different than it did when we were in Orlando.
It's like a dry cold.
There was frost on the course this morning.
There was. I saw it, and you're like, frost warning, and I saw it. It was frosty.
I was like, now it all makes sense. That's a sick pad over there.
Guys, look at the trees.
Bro, the houses out here are insanity. There he is. God damn, he's going at it. What is that? Oh, it's a bag of chips. It's Dorito bag. I think that's the highlight right now. A crow attacking a Doritos bag. That's the highlight so far. Not Pebble.
Yeah. White tees.
Nah, we'd probably be teeing off from the block up there. I think this is where Colin just teed off from.
No.
Yeah, because look, this is where the sign is. This is where they're teeing off. The white.
They have the AT&T tees are back there.
Oh.
I tee from way the fuck back there.
It's not that far though. 516. That's a manageable one. You had a 260. You can get there in 2. Nice little 250 down the middle. Got a pretty open fairway right here.
And a perfect roll.
I mean, that second tee shot looks brutal though. I don't know. There's like a creek or something there in the middle. I don't know what's going on over there. You'd probably have to lay up there. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I have no idea how 2 plays.
All right, guys, it's Pooch with a little vegetation review. The grass is green. The skies are blue.
I don't know if the sky considers as vegetation.
It's actually a very, I don't know, I guess geographically diverse area. Like, it's kind of deserty in some parts, kind of tropical in others. It's quite the escape, if you ask me.
I don't know if I agree with that review. I haven't seen one palm tree. How can it be tropical?
Well, not here. We passed the tropical side.
It's more forest vibes. You got pine trees.
Very Alvin and the Chipmunks.
A lot of pine trees. Yes, a lot of chipmunks. A lot of birds, seagulls. We saw some deer. We saw deer this morning. We saw them last night.
And we found out yesterday there's mountain lions in the area.
There's mountain lions.
Not hyped about that.
I don't think they're rolling around here. That would be a scene.
Bizarre.
We got to carry it at least probably 200 just to get over this bunker. That's a brutal bunker to be in.
You get 10 shots out of here. How many are you getting out?
I mean, I might be able to get out, but I'm not putting a golf shot there. I'm just hoping that I land it up here and give myself a chance after that.
What would you hit out of here? Like a 60 and swing the hell
Yeah. You gotta swing like a 60 and give it a full swing because you got to get it up, but you're still probably about 60 yards to the pin. So you got to hit a hell of a golf shot from there.
You didn't let us try?
Bro, I don't even know. Anything up in there is miserable. And then imagine you land in this. Let's say your ball pops out, you land in this. There's no getting out of that. I don't even, it's better to be in the sand than in that.
Yeah.
All right, hole 3. They tee off from way back there. It's a pretty much like a straight dog leg left. You got bunkers up down the middle. I'm assuming they just carry that tree line over there to the left and probably leave them with a short shot. Colin and Tommy just teed off here. So we'll see how they're playing this hole. But yeah, you got to land it right in between that line of bunkers over there. And then you're hitting, this is where like the coast shots start. So they're going to be hitting straight into the ocean. But there's no breeze right now.
What a weekend warrior shoot on this hole right here.
Oh, shooting 1,000 on this course.
But I say on this hole specifically, you think weekend warrior can get like a 5 or a 6?
You can. The problem is,
this is a 4.
If you're a righty playing a fade, yeah, this is a par 4.
That's a crazy par.
You probably got like 170 on your second shot, depending how you take it. If not, I mean, if you take it over that tree line, you really cut the hole
in half.
Yeah, and then if you top your drive, you end up in this.
This is where I would hit out of.
Yeah. And then you really have to lay up on your second shot. If you're not hitting the fairways, you're ending up in a bunker. You're ending up in some thick rough. I mean, even hitting out of this right here. Like, look at this. I wish I had a golf ball, but that ball's gonna sit down in there, and that shit grabs.
We should have bought a golf ball.
I know.
We should have bought a golf ball from the tee shop.
We'll find one. We'll find one somewhere. But yeah, this is where the stretch of the ocean begins.
It's very scenic.
Oh yeah, and that's how we haven't even gotten to the prime holes yet. All right, we got hole 4 here. It's a short par 4 along the cliff side. It's about 331 from the tee to the pin. I don't know how many guys actually go for it here, but they're definitely leaving themselves inside 100 yards. Got bunkers to the left, cliff to the right. So I mean, I'm assuming this is a scoreable hole for these guys down here. But even us, we could score on this hole.
Even the weekend warrior.
The weekend warrior can come in, hit a nice 220 drive, leave them about 100 yards to the pin, and why not? You know, nice little 48, 56 pitching wedge, whatever your cup of tea is from that distance. But I mean, look at this view over here. Holy shit! Wow, this is a picture moment right here. A little marina with some sailboats. I mean, you don't want to hit here, but you hit it here. That means you hit a bad tee shot. So, but these you can get up and down from. We can go low on this hole. This is a birdie hole.
It's a 8 for me. It's like a 7 or 8.
Oh, birdie hole.
Some courtside seating right there.
Oh wow! I'd like to watch the tournament from there. Run straight uphill right now.
They have their own little bunker.
Pooch's shrub review.
It's called my vegetation review.
Vegetation review. As you can see here, we got some luscious greenery around here. We got
wild ferns.
Ferns? No, are you sure these are ferns? Your knowledge in this is questionable.
I have these in Miami too. I think they're called succulents is what they're called.
I don't think they're... Well, maybe.
Succulents.
Yeah, some of these are. Some of these are.
My sister grows
That's a
these
succulent right there.
I think mostly they're succulents.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by the cacti kind of formation on them. See, like we have these in Miami.
Yeah.
We have these. These kind of like thick kind of leaves just feed off the succulents from the water. Honestly, it's like super nice. It's like a super like old school kind of looking phone. This is crazy.
Someone give this guy a tutorial on plants out here.
Oh, regardless, bro, I'm still kind of like in shock by this view. It's like this is insane. $5 million view right here.
Yeah, and they get to watch hole 4 from here.
They have the courtside seating right there.
Yeah, that's wild. With a little bunker.
They for sure sell that.
How many times do you think they've taken a shot out of those bunkers?
It's kind of hard to hit out there. It's like a very thin little.
I don't know how. Yeah, it's not very forgiving. All right, we got hole 5 here. This hole is impressive, bro. It's a par 3, 195. Another narrow. Everything here is narrow. That's for sure.
It's almost like you want to miss left here.
Hey, what's up?
You want to miss left.
If you're gonna miss, you do not want to miss right. That's for damn sure. It's in no man's land. But you got a long par 3 here, a small green as well. It's not an easy one, but yeah, I mean, if you miss left, small room left too. But if you miss left, you're definitely in distance. You can miss short too, and still get up and down.
Look, there's a staircase to go down.
But I mean, this It's crazy. It's a distraction for sure. Like, you can't be mad if you hit a bad shot here. That's kind of the thing. You hit a bad shot here. I mean, this is. I'd be like, all right, it's all right. Bring a million balls, so that's for sure.
I'll go through 3 boxes.
Three boxes or 3 sleeves?
3 boxes. 36 balls for sure.
Ready? Yeah, oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't hear the record. All right, we got hole 6 here. This hole is a monster. It's a par 5, about 500 yards, but it's playing way longer. I mean, you're hitting straight up the hill, breeze straight in your face. I mean, a big fairway to land the ball, but it's that second and third shot that are ridiculous. You got a front in front of the green that the ball's just going to roll down the cliff. So you got to land it somewhere here and then just pray to God that you can get that ball up there, because God damn, I don't even know what I would pull out here on my second shot. Probably left with 200, but it's going to be left really like 250. That's not fun. That's not a fun shot at all. I wonder what the average score on this hole is for a tour guy, but oh man, it's a favorable drive. You could definitely find the fairway off the drive. It's after that it gets a little dicey.
As we Latinos say, it's de madre.
De madre,
It's de madre freaking shots.
De madre, 100% complete blind shot.
Bueno, por aquí, tú sabes.
Wind's blowing over here though. You could feel it a lot more too.
Un poco ventolera para la gente latina.
El viento está.
Para entender este juego de golf.
Está fuerte por aquí.
Hay un poco de elevación para este juego. Estamos haciendo nuestro ejercicio.
Look at them climbing up there. That's a hike.
Estamos sufriendo un poquitico.
You slipped on that.
Los piernas pequeños de Apuch están sufriendo, pero no importa, porque tenemos corazón grande.
Oh man, the view though we're about to get from up here is about to be crazy. What's the situation here? It's just a little dry, not very colorful.
Yeah, it's dry,
You know, it can't be green everywhere, right?
No, I guess they just forgot to water this part. All the greens too. This is crazy though. Like, you don't really like. This is like why I walk in the incline so much. Because look at this incline now.
Oh, we're about to go up a serious slope.
Downhill, uphill. Thank God my ankle's doing a little bit better.
Oh no, no, you'd be struggling right now. All right, we made it up the slope. A little winded.
But very worth it.
But holy cow. This is where Pebble makes its money right here. This is crazy. Just want to lay down in the grass.
For real.
Soak it in. Take a nap out here. Just like, just want to right here, take a nap, have a picnic.
Bob and weave.
I don't know if I can do it as smooth as I did that one.
Bob and weave.
That was
Mike stayed on too.
Let's go.
We're so back.
So we made it to the famous hole 7. It is, I mean, TV doesn't do it justice. It's straight downhill. You just gotta plop that ball in the sky, and that green is tiny. Pooch just blocking the green in its entirety. This is wild. Straight downhill into the wind, and that's not the wind's not blowing. These guys are about to hit a shot right here. Practice hole 7 shots. You got bunkers to the right, bunker to the left, and then of course, insane amount of water everywhere. So
like I said, 36 balls, give or take.
No, aquí you're gonna lose
5.
You're gonna lose a couple. I mean, if you can even just get it on the green here, that's.
What are you swinging here, like a full 60?
Probably. I mean, it's all dependent with the wind. The wind right now is actually on their back, so they gotta just maybe hit a 56 soft, maybe. It just all depends on the wind, because there's times where the wind will be straight in your face, and you're talking, you gotta maybe hit a 9. It all depends. We just saw 7. That was crazy. We almost saw a hole in 1, and the guys practicing here. But this is hole 8. It's another crazy hole, par 4, 428 yards, but you're hitting straight up the hill on the tee shot. and then your second shot is straight downhill. So it's kind of just lay up there in the fairway, and then second shot is downhill with, I mean, all depends where wind is. Right now, wind's blowing in their face on the second shot, so it's not too hard of a hole after the too hard stretch right here. But this hole 7 is crazy. I mean, this is why you come to Pebble right here. It's unreal. We don't got anything like this in Miami.
Killing greens.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even talk about a hole that's even remotely close. It's crazy because it's literally just straight downhill the whole way. But these guys hit some crazy shots. I think we can hit a good shot there.
I think so.
Maybe with a couple mulligans in between.
A couple of breakfast balls.
But this hole 8, another crazy hole. I mean, anywhere you go down this stretch, I mean, it's unreal.
This seems a little more forgiving though. I feel like there's not a lot of areas.
No, yeah, here this is. I think they reward you after a couple of tough, intimidating holes. And you're like, all right, and just hit an iron off the tee, and then get a nice second shot.
And then walk uphill.
And then you're walking up a lot of hills. These guys, I mean, Pebble will beat you up walking around for 4 days straight. That's for sure. We take for granted these carts and flat ground in Miami. It's nice having that. Here, it's up and down, but you kind of forget that you're walking when you got views like this.
Oh no, I feel it.
You're feeling it? I'm not feeling it. Mind me, this is 1 day.
Yeah.
You do this for 4 days in a row.
I also did lower body today at the gym.
That's not going to help you there.
No, I didn't know.
It's not a good day for leg day. Lay up there on 8, and then how you could see it's just straight downhill. Relatively decent shot. I mean, everything is miss left on this stretch. You do not want to miss right. But you got a pretty big green, a lot of slope. Pin location's right there in the middle right now. But, I mean, if it's in that back left, everything's going to roll right off. But this is another scoreable hole coming off a tough stretch. You got pretty much wide open fairway, and the second shot straight downhill. So these guys can go low, and I think there's another scoreable hole for us, amateurs out here. I think it's a par hole for us. Maybe not a birdie. Got to hit probably a massive putt. You're not going to get it close, but hey, why not us, right?
Why not us?
All right, 9. We're closing out the front 9. That first 8 holes were crazy, and 9 is a doozy. You got a 504-yard par 4 from where they're playing from. Obviously, probably about 450 from where we would play from, maybe less. But again, it looks pretty wide open over there. You got some bunkers to the left, pretty wide open fairway. So I guess another scoreable hole before you get into the back. But that front, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And these views from every tee box are crazy. But another scoreable hole, I would say, on 9. Just long off the tee. Got to hit it 300, and you're still got 200 left. So it's open, but it's long. We're gonna scare Pooch.
I was looking for you. I knew you were hiding for sure. I was recording so I can see.
I wanted you to think I was a mountain lion.
Oh God.
No?
I didn't think you were. I knew you were hiding because that's how you roll.
Yeah.
You like to hide in corners.
I saw the opportunity. I had to take it. Hole 10, the start of the back 9. Par 4, 464 yards. Another very scenic hole. Kind of an interesting hole because everything slopes towards the water. So you definitely want to play a fade over here as a righty and just kind of let that ball run down. Again, pretty favorable hole, it looks like. Not much trouble outside of, you got bunkers to the left, obviously. So with the water to the right, you're going to want to go left. But, I mean...
Oh, it is a surfer.
Still pretty... Oh, look at the surfer. Look at that. Only at Pebble. Only at Pebble can you see that. Torrey Pines maybe too. But, yeah, pretty favorable hole here. 464. Got a short second shot. Another scoreable hole. Going into the back, build some momentum, you know. Gotta make that turn and find ways to score low out here. All right, hole 11. We are now heading away from the water. It's another par 4, short par 4, but straight up the hill. We got bunker right here, probably around the landing zone for these guys, but straight uphill, and it's a dogleg right. So now you're making the turn away from the ocean before kind of working your way back down the coastline over there by 7 in that stretch over there. But yeah, you're gonna make a turn here and kind of run all along the other side of the coastline away from the ocean. And yeah, short par 4 uphill and dogleg right. We'll see what the greens look like once we get up there. Can't see them from here right now, but you're basically hitting into the home. So you don't, if you miss long, you might break a multi-million-dollar window over there.
Yeah.
It's an epic view in that house over there, though.
Epic view of the balls. Who's on the tee box?
Landing in your coffee cup in the morning.
If I'm on the tee box, you should be worried.
Yeah, seriously.
And don't touch
Flattens up here on the fairway. Another open fairway. You just got that one kind of fairway bunker around the landing zone where it makes a turn. But you got a ton of sand over there by the green. So tough second shot.
Burning your bathing suit.
Tough second shot. Got a really small green over there and a lot of bunkers. So got to be accurate with those irons out here. If not, you're going to be in the beach. All right, hole 12, a long par 3, playing over for 200 yards for these guys. I mean, typical par 3. You got the bunker on the front side, right? Relatively small green, not really much areas to miss. You got a bunker on the right. Pretty sure there's a bunker on the back right side too. I mean, yeah, another tough par 3. Anything over 200 plus, with the wind blowing up here. The wind's howling over here right now. It's gonna make afternoon round shots a lot more difficult. You can tell, like, as we've been out here since the morning, there was like no wind to now wind's picking up. So as the day goes on, the wind picks up and definitely makes this course tougher. But yeah, never fun when you got to play a par 3 over 200 yards. I don't know what's gonna happen with those long irons. 13, we got a par 4, 445 yards. This is an interesting one. Got a crazy bunker down the left side that you will see now, but this is a doozy. Wind's howling again over here. It's bunker pretty much all along the left side, kind of like right in the landing distance. So can't miss left, right? You got a bunch of little bunkers along the right side, so you got to basically hit a straight tee shot. And yeah, I mean, this one does not seem like a scoreable hole. This one looks like gonna be scavenging around, trying to save yourself out of some bunkers, and it's uphill once you land in the fairway. So you're gonna have a long second shot here, probably another 190 yards on your second shot with wind uphill. This screams double bogey all day.
For the pros.
Oh,
7 for
pros are birding this hole every day.
amateurs.
For us, this is a double bogey hole. The palm trees are dying out here. They're struggling. Look at the luscious pine trees. All right, we are hole 14, home of the hospitality tent that Jesse will be at this week. I don't know what it's for, but
shout out Stogies and Bogies.
Shout out Stogies and Bogies. So this is a monster. It's 580 yards. Trying to see if you can really see the fairway from here. It looks kind of tough. It looks like it goes downhill, so maybe you get a little bit of roll if you can carry. I don't know what the carry is like out here with this wind right now. It's cold. It's windy.
In your face right now too.
It's right in your face on this hole right now. It doesn't seem like a pretty. I mean, you got to be long here. You might be able to get it there in 2. I mean, we can't. That's for damn sure.
No.
But these guys, they got to keep the ball low in this wind. If not, it's going to be running around everywhere.
Jesus Christ, it's super.
It is. The wind picked up like crazy. Compared to this morning to now, it's night and day. The course, I feel like, is now playing 10 times harder than it was this morning when it was already brutally hard. So now you add this wind element into it and cold. The ball's not going to travel. Ball's going to be moving like crazy. Changes your game in the middle of your round. So 580 yard par 5, hole 14. Tough. All right, so this is about the landing zone for these guys. Kind of flattens out over here. I guess you can kind of see the fairway from the tee box here. Again, very strategic bunkers pretty much all around the landing area on both the left and the right side. But I mean, you're not getting there in 2. It's brutal to get over there from here, from where you're gonna land the ball. So you're laying up, probably another 250 yards from here at least. And it's uphill on that green up there with bunkers all around. So you're laying up, trying to leave yourself probably inside 100 yards and then hit a golf shot from there. I mean, we're seeing some guys up there. Looks like they laid up with a wedge and just trying to get it in there to try to save a birdie. But this is another really tough hole with a lot of wind pretty much everywhere.
And I give them a feel of the rough. Show the rough, like the depth of the rough here, so people know what PGA style rough looks like.
So yeah, if you're missing again, right? This is probably about the landing zone. You got a bunker there. Let's say you carry the bunker. This shit. Look at my finger. You're talking what, 4 inches right there at least. And that's, I mean, it could sit up on top, but if you get duck on there, I mean, there's no chance you're getting that ball anywhere remotely close. So you just got to punch that out. But it's lush. It's lush and not forgiving. That's one that you're going to think you can get it out there, and you're going to probably hit it again into the rough. And then now you're hitting your third shot from 250 yards out, and you're maybe saving a double. So
at least you get to see all these nice houses in the background.
yeah, the house is what everyone aspires to have one day in their life, right? I mean, these are the people that they come and buy the Miami homes for like dirt cheap because
to Miami
yeah,
they can.
They're like, all right, I got one in Pebble, I'll get one on the coast in Miami, but this is unreal, bro. I mean, this view that these houses have it's
kind of like old money.
They're also massive homes. They're not like little small houses.
It's like old money.
Huge. That one's got like a whole ass turf hill situation there.
Like a little par 3 in there.
Yeah, that's sick. Panoramic views.
Oh yeah, it's what you aspire for.
You don't even have to leave your home to watch Pebble Beach Championship out here. Yeah, so we are on hole 15, and we stumbled across the current GOAT right now in Scotty Scheffler. He is just teed off 15 and just hit a beautiful shot off the fairway. It's about, let's see, it looks like a little bit over 400 yards it's playing. It's a pretty crazy tee box situation back there, but kind of hard to access, so we weren't able to get a good shot from there, but kind of hitting over a street. You got cars over here on the right.
No, we're not allowed to show the players, so we can't.
Yeah, and we can't show, unfortunately, the players teeing off over here right now, but it is kind of cool thing to just stumble across Scotty in his element right now. First tournament back.
You kind of feel the aura from the
right. I'm like, oh my god, that's Scotty. And
we got houses. And
we got some crazy houses here, but the hole itself does not seem to be too challenging. I mean, we saw one guy end up in the bunker here. Scotty, of course, middle of the fairway. Shocker, and I mean, you should see the shots on the green right now.
2 feet from the
Yeah, he's right there. Got a great birdie look. So when you're Scotty, none of these courses apparently are hard for you, just because he's built different. But not pretty cool hole. Got a cool hospitality tent kind of rolling up back there around the green. But interesting hole to say the least. And then you get into the final 3 stretch hole, which is going to be some pretty epic content between 16, 17, and 18 as you approach the clubhouse. But Scotty's within the area.
I guess you're following Scotty the rest of the way.
Yeah, perfect timing. The last 3 hole stretch to go see Scotty. So pretty hyped about that. All right, we got 16, the final 4 holes, right? 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 3 hole stretch. Another par 4, pretty downhill, and we're working our way back towards the ocean. So you can get the ball down there. It's straight downhill. You can get the ball pretty close and have a favorable second shot. Fairway's pretty open along the left side. It's a slight dog leg right, but I mean, pretty wide open fairway. Of course, a couple fairway bunkers there on the right side, but pretty wide open, a pretty gettable hole for the last 2 holes that are going to be pimp. And yeah, we're following Scotty the last 3, so I'll let you know what he does on the last 3 holes. Like I said, you can get the ball way down here, but when you get down here, you got these big ass pines here that really keep it really narrow to get it in between. And then you'll see now the bunker situation here is crazy. You got bunkers pretty much all along the front side, and then bunker on the left side. Pretty long green, so the green's favorable to get the ball on, but you gotta hit it in a little narrow window to get it through. But it's easy to get the ball down here, and for these guys, I mean, easy, pretty shot to get it through the pines. But pretty crazy once you get close to the hole around here. The bunker situation's wild. You land in that bunker, it ain't fun. All right, gotta whisper. These guys are putting on the green right now. Scotty just had a crazy shot on 16 from the rough. Put it within like 6 feet. It's a downhill putt. It'll be quick, but it's still a great shot from there. He's playing with Sam Burns, who also hit a crazy shot. Landed it about 10 feet of the green, and it rolled probably 15 feet, and he's got about 5 feet left of the pin. So 2 darts on this hole. Very, very birdie hole. Very birdie hole for these guys. And, I think you just don't want to end up in those bunkers. I don't know how you really end up there, though, as these guys. For us, yeah. But them, I don't see how many of them are ending up in that bunker. All right, 17. This is another incredible hole. This one's going straight into the ocean. You can see here, par 3, 178 yards. Tricky green situation there. You got bunkers pretty much surrounding the whole hole. But it is a beautiful hole. I mean, you're talking great views straight into the water. Very similar view that you get on 7 and that 8 stretch around there. But wow, this is pretty epic right here. Pretty fucking sick. Let's see it. Made it through 18. Give a little 18
how does
recap.
it feel walking a whole? How did it feel walking the whole Pebble Beach?
I was gonna say that. I mean, the fact that these guys do that 4 days in a row, swinging the club, and that's just the players. And you add the caddies into it. Mad respect to the caddies, bro. They have to lug that bag, and that bag is not just carrying clubs. It's carrying an extra, shirt, extra pants, jackets, especially in the cold.
Wet towel.
It's everything. Like that's a suitcase in there, and they're lugging that thing around for 18 holes on this course. My feet feel it right now. It's impressive that they do that 4 days in a row, bro. The recoveries. That's why recovery is so important, and they're gassed after these 4 days. And mind me, they're doing this weekend after weekend, bro. And they're coming out, they're playing 18, and they're going to the next tournament next week, and they're traveling. They got to go get on a plane. Then they got to go do their practice rounds on Tuesday and Wednesday to play another tournament on Thursday.
They for sure have insoles.
Huh?
They have custom insoles for sure.
Custom insoles, masseuse, recovery, nutrition. Like
ibuprofen, Tylenol.
I'm already ready to feast after this.
Yeah. These little piggies are hurting right now. Let me tell you, much credit to them. It's tough walking this, but it was crazy. It's worth it. Crazy experience. It was actually one of the craziest things.
Yeah. No, this place will never get old. All right, we made it to 18. We made it to 18. Final hole. I mean, we got the iconic logo tree right here from Pebble. It's right in the middle of the fairway. I mean, you're talking about the landing zone for these guys. Long par 5, but it's an eagle hole for them. So this is where the tournament can be won, right here on this hole. And you got crazy view right here. Got the tree. Got the tee box way back there, and then you got a crazy bunker situation along the left side that don't want to end up over there. So the miss is definitely right on this hole, and yeah, that about wraps it up right there. 18, Pebble Beach, Miami takes Pebble. Who would have guessed that one, right?
The wind down at day 1.
I'm stuck. Somebody help.
Go to Dre for real, bro.
Goddamn.
We're winding down day 1 here at Pebble. We just spent an absurd amount of money.
I already put in the swag on.
Yeah, right there. At the pro shops, we just spent an absurd amount of money, but it's okay. It's for a good cause, for our cause.
And some gifts.
But it was fun, got a couple gifts for the fam. But it's a nice day to wrap up, Pebble Beach. Got to hear Scotty talk to the people, People grilling him about, it's always good to see him talk and, see him playing. But a cool little day, sick views. And, yeah, we're going to be back out here tomorrow, see what else comes out.
Got a nice meeting tomorrow.
And that's that. Stay tranquilo, baby.